Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest Wall Tutorials. I am GZ, and in this video we're going to go over the updates for July 9th. So going to actually go over quite a bit here. Here going to start off with the event here. So the first thing we're going to have is we're going to have a login bonus from the 9th, as well as the Quest 7 for the Dragon Quest III ReWALK quest. We're going to have a new quest for the Dragon Quest ReWALK quest. So that is going to be Densensei no Chosen, which is going to be a legendary challenge. So I'll explain a little bit more about that in a little bit. Then we're also going to have another level increase for the Hero of Aliahan. We're going to have more medals added to the event. So this is probably going to be the last medals that are going to be added. Then we're also going to have more content added to the Revival of a Legend content, and we're also going to have the new Giga Monster, so that is going to be Great Dark Lord of Darkness Zoma. Then on the 12th, Friday, we're going to have a new Journey of Awakening. That is going to be for the moving statue. So when Friday or the weekend comes, I will go over that. And then next week on the 16th, we're going to have the ending quest. We're going to have the super high difficulty quest. And then we're going to have a new campaign. We're going to have an everyday class spot campaign. So this is something that has been added on to the for the weekend, where you actually get different perks for tapping on a specific class. But it looks like we're going to be able to do this every day, and then as you do them, you're going to be able to get mileage points. Then besides that, here for the login bonus, it's going to be worth 1200 gems. So pretty much this is going to be like the previous login bonuses. So it's going to be pretty much you have from today, July 9th to July 25th to actually complete this. And to actually get all the 1200 gems, you actually need to log in 12 days while this is actually up. Then here we're going to have Quest 7. So with Quest 7, when you clear Quest 7, you will be able to earn gems, a total of 100 banner tickets, and you're also going to be getting a new title, which is going to be the True Mark of the Hero title, which is something that you can actually use in your profile for your character. Then for the actual 100 tickets that you get, that is going to be for the new banner. So that's going to be the Great Lord of Darkness Zoma banner. Then here next, we're going to actually have an update to the alchemy quest. So pretty much since the beginning, we've had the Ball of Darkness, and then we had an alchemy recipe received that changed it to the Ball of Faint Light. In this case, with clearing, I believe, quest 1, chapter 1, of Quest 7, you're going to actually be able to receive this particular recipe. For this is going to be the Ball of Light. So it's going to be a 5-star accessory, and this is actually going to be quite good, as it does actually have an ability, and I will explain that in either this video or a coming up video. Then besides that, here we're going to have another level increase for the Hero of Aliahan. So with this, you're going up to level 50. So again, when you reach level 50, you will be able to get a Metal King coin, but this will be the only Metal King coin that you actually get for this week. So actually last week, the special mission for defeating the certain number of monsters went up to, normally it's 3,000, it was 6,000 last week. So there was a chance of getting 7. So pretty much last week's, you could actually say that this week's mission was actually part of last week, so that's why it's only 1 this week and has 7 and not 4. But pretty much yeah, this is going to be the only Metal King coin that you will actually get. And then again, if you are max level or too low level to use Metal King coins, you can actually exchange them in the exchange for 5 million gold. Then I mentioned earlier that there's going to be a new quest, so that is going to be the Legendary Challenge. So on July 9th, we have a special quest called the Legendary Challenge. So with this is going to only be available for the event party, and it will only be unlocked when you have cleared Event Quest 7 Chapter 5. So the Legendary Challenge is considered to be a high difficulties quest, so you will need to have the right class combination for your party and try to have them at max level to stand a chance. So while you are questing in this special quest, monsters from Event Quest 7 Chapter 5 will appear on the field. You will be able to complete the special missions for defeating a certain number of monsters while in this quest as well. So here, this will actually be available up until the 25th, so the end of the end of the event. Then again, here we're going to actually have more medals added, and with this week, we're going to have house decorations, and we're going to have a special title for your profile. Then, besides that, for the revival of a legend, again, once you have cleared Quest 7 Chapter 1, you will actually have access to this in the event portal. So, here, when you actually have cleared everything, you'll be getting gems, you'll get a soul of the Hero of Aliahan, and you will also get another special title for your profile. Then here, this is going to be information about the Giga Monster, but I will actually go over that in a little bit. But right over here, this is going to be the new banner. So this is going to be the Great Lord of Darkness Zoma banner. So this is what it's going to look like for both Type 1 and Type 2 characters. So for this particular banner, the main weapon is going to be called Yami no Koromo no Kokuen, which is going to be Dark Robes of Black Flame. So this is going to be an EX weapon. So pretty much it's a weapon that can be used by any character. You don't need to have expertise with it, but this is going to be more closer to a staff more than anything. So you want to use this with an Archmage most likely, or even a Demon Swordsman. But with this particular weapon, its main ability is going to be called uh, Mahado, Mahaderos, which is going to cost 68 MP. And what this does is with the Great Dark Lord's with the Great Lord of Darkness's power to destroy the world, this does massive shadow spell damage to all enemies. Then after that, it's going to have an ability called Psycho Storm. So Psycho Storm is going to be considered a special technique or a super technique. So Psycho Storm is going to be cost 64 MP, and it does massive spell damage to all enemies, does additional great spell damage 4 times to random enemies, and has a chance to give the wielder an increase to their spell resistance as well. Then over here, this is probably an ability that many of us have been wanting. This is going to be Itetsuku Hado, which is going to be Disruptive Wave. So, or Disruption Wave. So with Disruption Wave, it removes all the buffs of all the enemies with some exceptions. So this can only be used once during a battle. So there are going to be abilities where that this will not have an effect on, but I actually probably will touch on that a little bit later. Then here, this is going to be the first of the two sudden activation abilities. So this first one is going to be called Shizasu no Reiki, which is Deathly Cold. This costs 20 MP, and what it does, it puts a freeze rank 1 or 2 debuff on an enemy after they have performed an attack. So freeze is going to be a new debuff, and what it does, freeze increases damage toward the enemy, lowers their agility, and the enemy has a chance to die suddenly from when they take damage. So that's actually pretty boss. Then over here, the other sudden activation ability is going to be called Amaminaru Yami, which is Luscious Darkness. This costs 10 MP, and at the start of the battle, the spell resistance of all enemies is lowered in accordance to the wielder's spell crit rate, and the wielder recovers MP. So the lowered spell resistance debuff lasts 3 turns. So besides that, we're going to actually have the armor for this. So here, this is going to be called the Destructive Horns of the Great Lord of Darkness, the robes of the Great Lord of Darkness, chest, and also leggings. So all of these have the same stats here. So first stat is going to be plus 7% to Hyado's spell damage. Next is going to be plus 5% to spell damage. And the third is going to be plus 2% to spell crit rate. Then, of course, here we're going to have a special 1,000 and 2,000 purchase gem. Um, Chest draws are available, which you are guaranteed at least one 5-star gear, but not necessarily from this particular banner. Then also for every 3,000 gems used for a 10 chest draw, you will receive a stamp. On the 6th, 10th, and 16th stamps, you will receive a pickup in which you are guaranteed a 5-star piece of equipment, but not necessarily from this banner. But on the 20th stamp, you will get the weapon for this banner. Then, like previous banners, pretty much in this case, equipment from the Dimension Dragon banner and the Killer Machine 2 banner will appear in the chest draws for the Great Lord of Darkness Zoma banner. So pretty much Hado based banners here. And this is going to last from July 9th to August 13th. Then over here we're going to have information about the new Giga Monster. So this Giga Monster is going to be from July 9th to August 6th. So the Great Lord of Darkness Zoma. So with this particular enemy, he's going to actually have 2 buffs on him that are going to be pretty nasty in this case. So the first one is going to be called Yami no Koromo, which is going to be Robes of Darkness. So in this case, what they do is the Robes of Darkness has 2 ranks. In this case, the first thing that it does, it gives the effect of lowering damage taken, increases resistances to all attributes, and increases resistances to debuffs in accordance to the buffs rank. So that is going to be level 1 to level 2. This ability can be weakened by the effects of the Giga attack chance, and also this ability cannot be removed with Disruption Wave. So yeah, so that's actually not possible. Then the next ability that is going to have, or buff is going to have, is going to be called Siyomaru Yami, which is going to be increasing darkness. So this increases the chances of doing damage that leaves the party with very little HP. So this is actually going to be quite a hard battle, but in this case, again, with the Giga Monster battles, you're going to be fighting with 29 other people fighting against Zoma. So definitely doing all damage together, you should be able to take Zoma out. But I mentioned before about the Ball of Light. In this case, with the Ball of Light, if you actually have an ability that actually, if you have this equipped on, you actually get an ability called Hikari no Tama o Sasageru, which is going to be offer up the Ball of Light. And if you do use that, it will actually remove the increasing darkness buff off of Zoma. So that's actually quite good. I'm not sure if that's going to be once per day thing, or if it's going to actually be every time you actually fight. But definitely that's something that you want to actually do. I actually have all the things I need to do to upgrade to this, so definitely you will be seeing me use this. So pretty much that's going to be things about Zoma. So again, we're going to have the Giga attack chances. That's going to actually uh, help you do a lot more damage to Zoma. And then in this case, we're also going to actually have something new here. Besides getting souls in this battle, you will also be able to get Zoma pearl boxes. So with this, you'll actually get special pearls that are going to be suited pretty much toward spells and other things that actually would be related to Zoma. But also, when you actually do collect points for getting rewards here, you will be getting treasure soul pearls. You will be getting a special title if you get 100,010 points. So yeah, so again, uh, when you actually do have all 3 treasure soul pearls that you need, you can actually make the S star grade souls. So for that, again, you're going to need to have completed main story quest 10 chapter 10, have an S grade sword of Zoma, and 3 treasure soul pearls. So pretty much all the treasure soul pearls I believe you get from battling this Giga Monster. So besides that, again, also you will be able to you'll be actually able to further awaken the soul as well, like previous Mega Monsters, S grade star souls. So with that, each time that you actually do it, it costs 500,000 gold and plus a further awakening treasure soul pearl, which you can actually get later on in the actual rewards for fighting Great Lord of Darkness Zoma. So besides that, so here for week 1 that we have for Great Lord of Darkness Zoma, the bonus actions here are going to be doing damage that Zoma has greater weakness to. That's going to fill up the Giga Attack chance gauge further. Then with the Giga Attack chance, it has a couple different possibilities. It can actually lower the level of the Robes of Darkness, or for 1 turn, you actually do get an increase to the skill of attributes. So that's actually quite good. So that's going to be for 1 week. So pretty much what I'll do is I'm actually going to stop here because that's pretty much all that I want to go over for this particular video. But you will see me do battles against Zoma. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.